Richie. Okay. Hello, Richie. Hello, Mrs. C. Mrs. Missy. Uh-oh. Where'd he go? I hear him.
We can't breathe under there.
Oh, there he is. Watch your feet coming down.
Mm-hmm. Looking for the mama. Oh, he's so cute. I love you.
Hey, Jen. Oh, look at that stretch. Ooh.
I'm so cute. I'm a little cutie pie.
I checked the email in the database. Still no mention of fecal results.
Okay, her poops have been much better today. I think hopefully because she's
Good
not.
poops.
It's still
No,
stinky.
she's not potting kitten.
Yeah, so that's good news.
He's very cute.
You see how cute he is? He's got his looks, and that's all he needs. Look at his little head, top of his head. Can you see his little head? All those different colors.
Hey, Dave Etman.
Look at those colors. There's like a little flame right there.
He doesn't have an M, a traditional M on his forehead. He's got a V.
He yawned. Look. Oh, you guys I just missed it.
That's all right.
They say it's going to be great sleeping weather tonight. Oh, really?
She wants to trade.
You want a treat. I got the baby. So I'll just hang out here until I start biting. So I'm a biter now. Oh, look at how cute that was. And there he goes, biting away.
Ooh, here. Ooh, right there. Right there. Oh, I hit the magic button.
Oh my goodness. Really? Really? He loves to do that big stretch like Mama does with her feet. Oh. He says, I'm just waking up. Look at his legs are crossed. Oh.
How come nobody holds me up to the camera?
Let me see your ears. Let me see your ears. Oh. Your ears look so good in there. Let me see the paws. Oh, look at those really strong nails. Look at really strong nails. Oh, hi, Mama.
She says, shift change.
Is it, hot? Oh. I just got your stinkies on my... What? Oh, man. I gotta have to wash my arm. Was that musical chairs? Was that musical chairs?
This is how we trim our nails.
He says, I don't think so. He says, oh, I like that.
And then I go like this. And I go, just like that.
Because I'm a wiggly guy.
It's a big fly.
Meow, meow. Do you have to go potty? Play hot potato. You could play hot potato with him.
Hot potato kitten.
We had to.
He's a little potato.
You're a big potato now. You think she's in heat?
No.
She had stinkies on her butt. Wet season. We need to feed them before we go to bed. Oh, did I not? Sorry, you were leaning on that? I didn't realize.
He's like, I was just sitting here scratching an itch, and then my world went upside down.
Look at him, he's so cute. Get it, get it.
Mommy, you're such a mess when you wear the box.
Floor, look at that floor needs, I need to wipe down that floor. I wonder if we should put a mat in here that we can feed them on. I have a couple of plastic mats.
Sounds like an idea. You love your chicken chinlets.
What are you doing, buddy?
Like, I can pee in this. Oh, that's food. Yummy, 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 yummy. I don't eat that. Somebody's got us some more. Okay, now you can go attack it. Get it away.
Oh, and I pushed you down, but sorry.
No, Sue says average weight for his weight is average weight of a 7-week-old kid.
Ooh, he's our big boy.
Need to wait on my tooth.
I wonder if I should go get them food.
Going.
Black.
Okay, Mama. .40, that is up a lot. Considering that she was 6.16 on the 31st. Okay, little monkey, come here. He was 6.7 or 670 grams, 23.6 ounces. 696, 98, 698. That's up 28 grams. He's 24.6 ounces. And if you look at the weight graph, and if you look below for a link for the weight chart, in the graph I added a snip weight that he has to cross. Oh, you almost got it. Now there's an advantage to being a single kitten. You get all the milk and all the gushy foods. Yeah, he's gonna make snip weight early. Hey, you're not supposed to be chewing on my fingers. But I'm a 2-year-old. I chew on everything. Slide. This is called the sliding scale. He takes the same approach Lizzie did. Slow. And figures out how to get up instead of just charging up.
You gain any weight?
Yep, he now weighs at what, an 8? Average weight of an 8-week old kid.
Really?
Let's see, he gained 28 grams, basically a full ounce. Went from 23.63 to 24.62. Mom's up, she's 6.4 now.
But yeah, I can tell she's been alright.
He's more curious than the mat.
No, he's trying to cover it. He doesn't particularly like. Now he wants them. Now he's interested in them. This is what I had to do to him last night. I do like this. A couple of times.
He actually touched it.
Like, why are we so handsy? Got it on his paw and he's gonna be all upset about it. He's a prissy. He's a little prince. He says, I don't want to eat, Dad. Now he's like, oh, but I do. Oh yeah, the cam. I like that idea. Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's slowly shifting.
Was that today? Oh, yesterday. Oh, that's yesterday.
That's from yesterday and today. It's just slowly shifting.
Funny. He's been spending a lot of time out there. He's a big boy. How was that?
You got the happy belly, Mama? Looks like we beat in all the mods.
Mm-hmm. Well, there were a lot of them when we were in here earlier. They were the only ones on, actually.
Yeah, it's putting on probably another good solid couple of good quarter ounce right here.
You're just licking me. You're licking me. Come on. Come on in my lap. Are you gonna keep eating? Because I might go
Most
back.
probably, I think we weighed him after he ate yesterday, so that makes his weight even more impressive.
Well, I fed him again at 1 in the morning.
So we didn't feed him, that's right.
Well, we came in at a different time yesterday, so I don't really know. I don't remember what we did or not.
Yeah, our potato is turning into a big spud. $78 degrees. Thursday high is low 60s.
It's supposed to rain. I think, won't it?
Yep. 72 on Friday, but tomorrow is still 77. Looks like next.
You won't have to water the plants on.
No. Looks like next week will be comfortable. Low 70s.
What? Who's the Boss sequel? Wait, what? There's a sequel coming? To Who's the Boss? The sequel will be executive produced by
Who's the boss?
You have never seen. You know Who the Boss. You know
the
who?
TV series?
Yeah. What? Well, that's exciting.
Nobody's pregnant, so no baking potatoes. You could say he's a loaded potato. He's bigger than that rabbit we saw.
Yeah, I said. Right? I said I think he's the same size, or he's bigger.
Is that good? Is that yummies?
Oh my gosh! I cannot believe this. This is exciting. So I wonder if the guy, who was the kid that paid the brother? For some reason I thought he wasn't in acting anymore.
Hey, Tracy. Yeah, loaded potato means he's making the poops, and he's doing the poops in the big boy box. Now he's licking my arm. He's just gotta have his cutes.
I mean, like, I grew up with this show. Her and I are the same age. Alyssa Milano. Okay, what's going to take place 30 years later? Centered around former Major League Baseball retired and his relationship with his daughter, who's now a single mother living in the house on the original set.
Are they using the same actors?
Yeah.
Actresses?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, I cannot believe this. I'm beyond excited. Yeah, original cat. Oh my God, Judith Light's coming back. Oh, and the son, Danny, is coming. Yeah, Mona passed away last year.
Smells like wet food because I landed in the wet food. Maybe that's what get how to begin with.
So it hasn't landed anywhere.
It landed in
No, I'm talking about the show.
Network.
Boy, that's exciting. Well, that was fun news of the day. What's it session? SITCH Newsday. Oops. I just disliked by accident the live channel. He's being super cute with the green. He likes his mousies. Look at him. He's so cute. Mom likes the rolly stuff. He likes the mouses. Aw, you being a big boy over there. What? Something's on his mouth, dear. He's trying to get it out.
Yeah, it's a mouse.
No. Let's open it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. He's doing his dancing. He's doing the dance like
Mousy dance.
the dance like you showed, that video you showed the other day. Oh, you watched Grease today? You've never seen Grease before? Oh my gosh, no, wait. What? Did you like it, Ghosties? Oh my god, that's one of my all-time favorite. There's only one scene I don't like, which is the barbershop scene. I can't stand that scene, but oh my god. Have you seen Dirty Dancing? Did you get to they did Grease in July at the outdoor movie theater, and I couldn't get tickets. It sold out within seconds. You didn't like it, Ghosties? Oh, it's such an iconic, fun movie. You know, Sandy was the typical 70s girl, and then she, like, transforms. Everyone, I'm not giving anything away because everyone has seen this, but apparently. Ghosties. Oh, you love Dirty Dancing? I've seen it, like, 500 times. Have you seen it yet, Jared?
Yes.
But not with me. I made John buy the disc for the Plex. Yeah. Little Sue, mine too. Dirty Dancing is my all-time favorite movie. Well, I can see how that was. But she really did it for herself, though. Because she, in the end. But, you have to remember it was from the 70s. That was considered, like, big deal. She was independent. Hi, Lizzie. Yeah, we've been coming in earlier at different times lately. Trying to get these guys a little bit more attention. And then John's had to get up early the last couple of days.
Yeah, the Lebanon explosion was linked to
Storage.
fertilizer
Yeah.
storage. Same as the ship in Houston that blew up, I think, in the 20s or 30s.
Who's the little baby boy? Who's the little baby?
Lizzie.
Who's the little baby? Now I know Lizzie's seen Grease before, right? Oh, Dave, you're going back to teaching tomorrow. Oh, he just spazzed out. You just had a spazzed out moment.
Patrick Swayze had a one-hit wonder as well.
What?
He only sung one song that made it became a hit. She's like the winner.
Yeah. I mean, did it matter though? I mean, there were so many other great things that he was.
I'm just saying. I mean, look at Aha. Take on Me.
What did you say? I didn't hear what you said.
It's like this Aha, Take on Me. It's another song I really like. It's a one-hit wonder. David Hasselhoff is really popular in Germany. Overseas as a singer.
So cynical ghosties. You mean Rizzo getting pregnant and looking like she's like 30?
I feel you pain, Lizzie, with 30-year-old high schoolers. I had a really hard time rewatching Greatest American Hero when the high schoolers look like they're high 20s, early 30s.
It was ghosties that had that.
Uh-oh. He's getting on Amazon.
I liked all the singing. I like musicals and stuff. Clearly. Let me steal you away from Daddy again. I'll tell you how much I love you. Boys, I love you. You're giving me the high five. He says, no, he's gonna eat you. He's gonna eat you.
Yeah, typically actors and actresses are 30 years old and 20 years old, but they are casted because they look young.
Well, my show
Modern shows, anyway.
Yeah, like All American, which I think, Lizzie, you said you saw it. They're all in they're playing teenagers, but they all are much older. When I say much older, I mean like 20s. But they do a good job. They're gonna have a boxing match. Look. Get him! Get him! Oh, get her!
Yeah, I have a mixed bag with musicals. Some I like, some I don't. It's usually no telling which way I'm going to go until I see it.
You should see them back here. Can you see them? You're not live. Yo, you couldn't see them. I was holding them. Look. Oh, All American is so good.
Oh yeah, I can see. You're like holding up the sacrificial kitten.
Yeah, I loved. I'm super excited that Zoe got renewed.
There's chicken at the tinsel ball underneath the bench.
We're gonna have to bring in treats soon. And Mama doesn't like chicken, so I'm curious to see if she'll like the chicken treats. Uh-oh, look at him. Oh, get her! Get her! Stop moving it, then he messes him up. He messes him up.
Make a shade, make a shade.
You can see him just fine. Where did he go?
He's over here. He's trying to scratch it.
Oh, what are our thoughts on the Heart of Dixie? Well, John had gotten cat hair in his eye, and so he had to kind of wipe the cat hair away in the hospital scene. So he liked it. I liked the singing, of course. At the end, it was quirky. So it's safe to say that John liked the end up until the singing. He said that, he's a cheeky little bugger. I know, right?
I think the singing was more for the cast and crew.
Yeah, well, but they had a couple of, I really loved the proposal of Tom and what's her name? I love that scene with the dancing of the zombies. That was one of my favorite scenes in the whole show. But anyway, I thought it was a very good ending. I had known the ending because I read ahead.
Yeah.
So I thought it was really good. I loved it. Cat hair in his eyes. It was in the hospital that he got all teary-eyed. Didn't help that we had just recently gotten married and now we're going and doing that.
Well, it's like I had skin oils get in my eye and that
Sure.
irritated it.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. That's what happened, dear. It's your story and you're sticking to it, right?
You just licking. You
It
checking
was
out that
fun.
crazy mama of you?
We haven't found another episode series to watch.
About Babylon 5.
No. I tried to get him to watch Good Trouble, but no, The Fosters, which is one of my favorite all-time shows, and he did one episode and then it was a no for him. We might rewatch Alias. Yeah, right? Sure. Like Lizzie said, sure, it was the oils. Let me get him. I hold him.
Boom!
Come on. Boxing match. No, let her go. Oh, get it. Come on, come at us.
Look what Tracy said. Babylon 5 is excellent. You
I
gotta
watched
watch it.
I watched like 6 or 7 episodes.
You watched like 1.5
No,
episode.
it's not true. We watched like 5.
No, you watched like 2.
Oh, he ran into the pole of the.
It's like the actors were still feeling out their characters
No.
and they're setting up a plot. Oh, we could like start mid-season then.
I'm pretty sure that I saw all of them. What was the one with the episodes where the 2 men had relations? What was that one? And the egg, and they sat on an egg.
That was Orville.
Oh, Orville.
That's not Babylon 5.
We watched all of that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Lizzie and I have a lot of... Firefly, I did like Firefly. I like that a lot. Lizzie and I have a lot of the same tastes, so she didn't like it either. But I know I watched more than just one episode. During the week when I used to live in the apartment, he would come down and we would watch shows, and that would be one of them. And we watched quite a few of them.
It's one of the few series that had large episodic arcs that actually enhanced the story even more. It's like Star Trek Enterprise had that same formula, but it just didn't take off.
He's got a wiggle button in there. Why are the ghosties covered, dear?
Lizzie says, do you like period dramas?
Depends. This has to go down the stairs. I don't want it to fall at anybody. I have watched period dramas before. What was the...
Tracy says, at this stage in my life, every period is a drama.
This is the bad one. This is the new one. Oh, they're both so good.
Someone they got unmodded.
For those that didn't see earlier, he's now hissing and growling at the mouse.
My son and I are rewatching Stargate Universe because they came out with a graphic novel that finishes up season 2.
Okay, buddy. Get him out of here. You go here. Okay, watch, he's gonna growl.
Have you ever seen The Adventures of Briscoe County Jr.?
No.
It's a comedy western.
No, I don't like Western.
Alien Nation.
No. Wouldn't mind watching Alias again.
I don't have that one.
No, it's on Amazon Prime.
I do got Firefly.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Jericho Apocalyptic.
No.
If the U.S. gets nuked.
No. He's got him carrying it around. He's so stinking cute.
Terminator.
He is
Sarah Connor.
Tracking pretty well. He is tracking pretty well, even better than this afternoon. Mama's so good. She's so patiently waiting.
We got Voyagers on there, and I still need to add Starsky and Hutch.
He's romping the room.
The Stargate Universe got canceled mid-season, so they had to quickly patch up some storylines in case I was ever able to was picked up later. Yes, Stargate Universe is a ship, an ancient ship that was billions of light years away. They gated to it and they can't get back home. He's just scampering all over. Boop, 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 boop. We had a couple of identical ships like it called seed ships that went visit likely habitable planets, drop a Stargate on it, and then continue on. And this ship would come up and stop occasionally and let them be explored. It brings back some of the mystery of the original Stargate series at the beginning. But he's just zooming. Yeah, they're definitely getting the running down. Stargate SG-1 was the first series that started on Showtime, and the first episode even had nudity. Then it was bought by HBO, I think, and then another network took it, or something like that. Then Stargate Atlantis, and then Stargate Universe. That's your heartbeat. Okay, scamper.
No, let go.
Set my clock at it. Yeah, one year, when Christopher was in elementary school or middle school, he spent the summer at his mother's, and I I got a little depressed when he was gone, and I come home, I sat down, popped in the Stargate SGU disc, and I just plowed through the whole series.
He's in the potty eating.
Getting his fiber. Don't eat that, boy.
Oh, come on. No.
What's he doing?
He's totally ate it.
As long as he doesn't eat his poop.
He's totally licking his mouth as he's coming out.
You should give him kisses. He's doing the kill shake.
Good job, buddy.
Sounds like Chris is home. Now ready? You got it! They're using that Sweet Scoop Ultra. I think it has some kitten attract in it too. I was seeing you. He just ran into the camera.
That's the second or third thing he's ran into by tonight. And he's just not
I actually moved the camera a little bit.
he's he's doing something with his mouth.
Probably ran mouth first into it. He keeps it up. I'll probably add a lot more kitten attract to it. It's very nasty tasting. The cat tree is not in the room right now. Did we wear you out? Sounds like he's taking a shower.
Look at him. You being Is it time to sing Soft Kitty? Soft Kitty.
Yeah, he looks like he's winding down too.
Was it soft? I gotta remember this song. Little ball of fur, sleepy kitty, furry kitty,
Happy kitty.
happy kitty, purr, purr, purr. One night nights.
Let's see, temperature is 76 degrees.
I got a kitty butt. Oh my gosh! Have anyone here in Washington watched the local news tonight on the primary results? So there was two other governor Republicans. One was in Chelan and one was in Kenmore tonight. And the one in Chelan had a huge outdoor rally kind of. When I say huge, I mean huge for Washington. A huge outdoor rally with a giant stage and all of chairs lined up in rows, no social distancing, and no one was wearing masks at all. And so Jay Ansley, I guess, sent something in his response to winning tonight and saying how irresponsible it was and blah 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 blah. And the guy that did it came back and said, "We're taking this all the way to Olympia. We're fighting for the rights and our constitutional rights." And blah 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 blah.
Constitution.
And
He
so,
just wants to be a governor.
oh my God! Yes, this is the guy that will be running against Inslee. And anyway, literally, you could see he's chewing on wires back there, dear. You have to. Oh yeah, he's going to town. So anyway, and then the other one, the guy with the $35 card tag had 100 people at his house in Kenmore. No masks, people were hugging. They were showing videos of people hugging and everything.
Well, Georgia high schools opened up and they had packed hallways with kids and maybe very few wearing a mask.
Oh wait, what did you post, Ghosties? I missed it.
I would say you should be ineligible to run for governor if you don't know
12,000 people made
constitutional
it?
rights have.
12,000 people were there at his thing? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to look at it. Yes, the other one is the thief and Ayman. Yes. I am even shocked that these people are promoted. Oh gosh, I really hope he does not win because we would be like Texas and worse.
Be like Florida.
Florida, yeah, we'd be like Florida. So, I couldn't believe it. Unbelievable. No one, and Chelan has enough issues as it is. Oh, he's hanging on. He was like,
Now he's walking around. He's like a hamster ball.
buddy, you were on a roller coaster. Are you okay?
He's like running around inside of it.
He's gonna be so used to kisses all over his face, he's not gonna know what to do when he leaves me. He's gonna be like, freedom from all the kisses. I'm trying not to
He trapped
say
himself again.
No. I'm trying not to say names because, I don't want to, maybe there's people that are pro these people that might watch it later on. But anyway, it was just shocking. And the news in general was just shocking all day long. Yeah, Inslee does have a far lead, so I do wonder if the primary and any politics stuff is playing in some of Inslee's decision-making skills, with not like closing certain things down. But I don't know. Just don't know. It seems to get dirty or faster with the light color.
Well, it's inside out, so it can be open more.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying it probably needs to be washed. Are you liking the blue mat, buddy? Yeah, it's frustrating, to say the least.
People were saying it's like, so it only has a 1% mortality rate. So you want to take a 1 in 100 chance of dying if you catch it. And on the law of big numbers, that's still a million, over 1 million people.
Yeah, I hope the guy running against Inslee does not even come close to him. It's amazing that that's who they put up to run against him. I would have thought that they would have at least put someone a little bit more having a chance.
It's supposed to be Trump said that Floridians should wear masks now.
It's not just that about COVID, it's just the long-lasting effects that it can have on you. And they're saying it's 10% chance, not
1% mortality,
Yeah.
2% chance of needing hospitalization. And we still don't know what the long-term effects are. It affects the brain, the organs, the vascular system.
not only that, like, the problem right now is that, specifically in Florida, is that you bring it to your home and then everyone in your family is getting it. And so now in Florida, she's suggesting that they should wear masks inside their homes when they have multi-generational homes. So that's no way to live.
I think that in 40 years, COVID's going to be the new polio.
I did not see that, but I'm not surprised.
Over half of the survivors need psychiatric care,
Yeah,
brain damage.
I think there's a lot we don't know about it. I know that wash my hands, cover my face. Look at how cute he is. Oh my god, he's adorable. He's hanging out with his best buddy, The Rock.
Yeah, 1 year they don't recommend really young children wearing it because they're too young to wear a mask.
I think that's young enough for the breathing, right?
Man, it's just it's like they won't keep it. They don't understand. They have no comprehension of what the mask means.
Mm. Yeah, I was one of the isolation, and then getting others sick. I don't know. There's just so much guilt. It seems, I would imagine, around it. You're not even supposed to take care of your own pets when you're doing it. It's crazy.
Well, be safe, everybody.
Thanks for chatting. Enjoy the little baby and the gorgeous mom. Just remember, on Friday they're gonna spend the entire day up at the shelter. So, we'll leave here around 9, and they won't be back until 5:30-ish. So we should start letting people know now, okay?
Yep. All right, enjoy the kitties. Have a nice day.
Good night, everybody. Good night, loves.